This just used to be a drain ditch, and for them to be Army, they took it and ran it back so it drained back this way, when the sewers are this way. So everything, when it rains, it floods back here. And there's no place to go. And then whenever it rains, we have ducks down there. Did you take that?
Sure did.
Oh. Okay, hi. My name is Janice Smith-Fuller, and this is my first photography class for Intro to Photography. And the reason why I took this class was, first of all, I didn't want to take the class at first. I wanted to take the web designing class, but they didn't have it. So I decided to come to this class, and I'm very glad that I did, because I did learn a lot about the class. First of all, I've been doing photography work for a long time, and I thought I really knew how to take pictures until I took this class, and I found out I didn't know anything. I was just the person who would go out and take a camera and point and shoot. And when I got to this class and working with Darren, I just realized there was so much more to learn outside of just taking a camera and point and shoot the camera. I missed the first class, and when I came to class on the second week, Darren was talking about composition. And I was trying to figure out why in the world is he talking about composition when I thought he was talking about writing. And when he put on the screen about composition, then I realized exactly what he was talking about. What to do, thirds, taking pictures of thirds. And it was just so many things that he was talking about that I realized I really had to learn. I had a camera, which I just discovered was not a great camera. It does quite well in automatic, but when I wanted to learn how to use the mechanic part of it, it just did not work for me at all. I had always stayed away from ISOs, the apertures, the shutter speeds on my camera, and when I got in here, this is what I realized I really wanted to learn what to do and how to use this on a camera. Some other things that I learned from this class was that Derek did something that I thought was very valuable, was that he had us to bring in some of our pictures that we'd already taken, and he really critiqued them. And in critiquing our pictures, I really began to see that I was just, again, taking pictures and just doing anything but not having any kind of focus as to what I really wanted to take and what I was trying to look through the lens. And from him critiquing a lot of the pictures that I brought in, I went home and started looking through all these almost 6,000 pictures. You know, I didn't do 6,000 pictures. I really looked and saw that a lot of the pictures that I had, they were just pictures. They had nothing to do with what I was thinking about, and I was trying to figure out what in the world did I take it for. So I started to eliminate some and started to keep some of the ones that I really thought was good and had really was doing what he had asked us to do, was to look at the composition, the thirds, and what we was actually trying to focus on, to see whether they was, the blurred background, whether they had depth to them, or whatever. I also went to the Chicago flower show and used that as a sample to take some pictures, which I bought a sample of when we talked about thirds. I tried to use this as an example of a third to see if this was something that I was doing correctly, because I just never before had thought about a third. And you can see I tried to capture 3 different things together for thirds, third. Also, this was another one that I took, and I tried to get having something closer to the edge here where this was filling up, but having this here, and then you saw a little smaller in the back, which made it look better rather than me focusing this just dead in the center of the picture. Even though I've taken this class, I'm still kind of scared about and learning about apertures and ISOs and shutter speeds, but this is a learning process for me, and I just feel good about taking this class, which makes me now want to continue doing photography work and also learning more and more about what I can do with the camera outside of just picking up a camera to, just taking a picture and that's it. I do plan on coming back if there's more class to be offered and everything. I will not stop here. this is just something that has given me a new taste, a new outlook on life to do something that I really enjoy doing.
This has been a Tech Janice production.